there, it's YoBo. Welcome to my kitchen. Guess what we're doing today? I'm going to show you how to cook some healthy, delicious meals the soulful way. Are you ready? Come on in my kitchen, but actually I want you to go into your kitchen and get ready. Okay, sound man, thank you for my music. Can you just turn that down for me a little bit? My husband Frank is my sound man. Okay, listen y'all, if you're anything like me, you need to take off some weight. Not just take off some weight, we just have to get healthy. I went to the doctor and my numbers were crazy. Like 5.7 for ACL. I think that was what it was. I don't even know what that is. Translation, 6.5 means you have diabetes. I am not going to be taking medicine for diabetes, and I'm not going to be getting in the prayer line to be healed of diabetes when I know all I need to do is change my eating habits. Some of you have said you need to do the same thing. So look, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you what we're having tonight. We're having stuffed bell peppers tonight. This is the way I made them. I took some ground turkey. I saved this. I used 3 bell peppers last night, cut them in half, so that gave me about 6. So this is some leftover ground turkey. I cooked it with onion and garlic. So if you want to make stuffed bell pepper, this is what you do. You put your ground beef or your ground turkey in the pan. Brown it. While you're cooking it, add garlic, add onion. Do that right now. Pause the video. Okay? When that gets brown, oh, you can also add seasoning. While it's cooking, I added Slap Your Mama, and I added some garlic salt, and I added black pepper. Slap Your Mama's kind of spicy, so you don't need much pepper. If you don't like spicy, go with a little seasoned salt. I also use Tony Chachere's. That's kind of spicy too. Keep cooking your meat while I'm talking, okay? If you have a low sodium diet, then don't use the garlic salt. Use the garlic powder. Okay, while your meat is browning, you want to take your bell pepper. Okay, I started this video earlier and it stopped, so we had to start over. But what I did earlier, I just took a knife, I cut the bell pepper in half. My husband's sitting down because he has a bad knee. I don't want him walking around. So this is a bell pepper that I had been using. Cut a little piece off, took the inside out. You want to use about 3 to 4 bell peppers, cut them in half, place them in your dish. So you'll have either 4 on each side or you'll have 3 on each side. There you are. When your meat is cooked, you want to add 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. Again, low sodium. I'm telling y'all, I am not going to be taking high blood pressure medicine. I'm not going to be taking diabetes medicine. I'm not doing it. The one thing the doctor said for us to stop eating was rice. But the recipe, normally I would have added 1 full cup of rice. I didn't add that much. I put just a little bit of rice in there to hold it together. So you want to add your rice to it. And plus my rice was already cooked from earlier in the week before I got those numbers back. You want to add, I put a whole tomato in there so you can see what's in here. There's tomato, there's the rice, there is the little bit of the onion. If your family doesn't like onion, then cut the onion in big pieces and cook it because you want the flavor. I added a can of tomato sauce. I think that was it. And I had my seasonings in there. Oh, a little bit of green onion. You let that cook. Once it's done, you're cooking it right here in your pan. You're adding all the fixings to your pan. Then you just take the mixture, take your bell pepper, get your spoon, and you're going to fill your bell pepper with the mixture. Put it right here in this dish. When they're all lined up in the dish, you want to take a little pot. Look, just reach on the shelf, take off a little pot, boil 1 cup of water. Once it's boiling, then add 1 teaspoon of the chicken flavored bouillon. Mix it in with the water, hot water. Pour the hot water right at the bottom of the pan. So you'll have your 6 or 8 bell peppers here. You'll pour your hot water on there, cover it with foil, put it in the oven on 350 for 45 minutes. See, the hot water is going to start the bell pepper cooking. Let me show you. You can look at it and you can see. See how tender it is? And then check on it in about 35 minutes. Take the foil off and let it cook another 15 minutes uncovered. Honey, you take that off and put it on your plate. You talking about some good eating. So this is what we're going to do tonight. It's going to take me all day and half the night to cook. Now my sister, Lord have mercy Jesus, she will be all day in the kitchen. You hungry and waiting on that sister, you're going to be waiting a long time. Last night, somebody greedy ate 2 of these. You gonna eat 1 or 2 tonight, babe?
Just 1.
Just 1, okay. So I'm gonna put 1 on his plate, 1 on my plate. We need some more things to go with this. Anybody want this one? Okay. You ready? This is what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna make some spinach, fresh spinach. First thing you wanna do is get your fire going. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil because I got to start eating a little healthier. I'm going to put in some of this. I can't eat butter. Got a little butter over there. Oh, also, I purposely didn't put everything on the counter. You know, when you watch cooking shows, they have everything ready and they go through the whole process in 10 minutes. No, I'm taking you step by step. I want you to see me opening my cabinets, pulling out things, because I want you to do it the same way. I'm going to put a little bit of smart balance in there, since we're not using butter. And then, I'm going to save this. Okay, I might need this bell pepper later. I always keep myself a little bag for my trash. I set it right there in my sink, so I can dump things in it. Now what we're going to do is use fresh garlic. You can use the kind from the jar if you like, but I like the fresh garlic. Fresh garlic gives food a much better flavor. Okay, get your garlic, however you decide to use it. I take a fork, smash it like this, bam. See how easy it is? I'm telling you, you can cook a whole meal. My husband would tell you, I taught him how to cook, didn't I, babe? Babe, didn't I teach you how to cook, babe?
A little bit.
Just a little bit. I was out of town and he sent me the pictures. He had some blackened, was it blackened tilapia that you cooked, babe? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to peel my garlic. Oh, my sink ain't. Exactly. Look at here. I don't have a fancy schmancy kitchen, so it doesn't matter how your kitchen look. You better go in there and make it do what it do. Because the goal is to have good food and also to eat healthy. Olive oil gets hot really fast. So you notice I put my olive oil in here, but then I also turn down my fire. So when I get ready to cook this spinach, I'm going to turn it up a little bit higher. Okay. Wash this off. My fingers are all gooky and sticky. I'm telling y'all, we're going to be sitting down eating 20 minutes from now. Oh, me and Mr. B, we're going to have it going on. Look here, I'm going to dice this up a little bit. Like I say, I prefer fresh garlic. My daughter uses the kind in the tube. You can find that in the produce section. I tried different kind, but nothing works like the fresh to me. Okay, look. Put this garlic right in there. Now I'm going to turn my fire up. Remember, olive oil gets hot really fast. For this spinach, I didn't buy the fresh spinach, the kind you come home, take home and wash. Listen, time is of the essence. I'd rather pay $1 more. Get this one in the bag. It is clean. If you don't believe me, take it home, open it up, put it in the sink, and you will see this stuff is super clean. Okay, now come over here. You see? Look at there, starting to get hot in the pan. And all I'm going to do is put this in there and saute it. I got to figure out what else I'm going to cook to go with it. But at this point, I'm 56. Hubby will be 62 in January. We got 6 grandkids. We ain't trying to go anywhere, okay? I'm gonna put this fresh spinach in here. Look at that. See how easy that is? The pan is hot. Flip it over. You can cook all this in about 2 minutes time. You know, I don't like to waste. My parents are from the country. They lived through the Depression. If something falls, you pick it up off the floor, wash it, keep on going. I might just stop right there and save that spinach for a salad tomorrow. Okay, look at that. Flip it. Keep flipping it. It cooks really fast. And you don't want the spinach on the bottom to overcook. And it's okay to put your fingers in it. Take it. How many minutes are we? Say
10.5.
10.5, okay. So 10.5, I already told you how to do those stuffed bell peppers. This garlic is really going to give this a good flavor. But listen, told y'all, I like a little seasoning too. You can also use flavored olive oil. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic salt on here. Just a little bit. A little bit of salt. People tend to think that it's the salt that causes high blood pressure, but it's not. And it's mostly the lack of vegetables. While cooking this, I just turned off my fire. See, this pan is super hot. It's going to continue to cook. Okay? There we go. Don't that look good? I probably should have cooked the whole bag. Should I cook the rest of it, babe?
No, that's good.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to leave it just like this. I'm going to let the heat finish cooking it. Then, I'm going to take these bell peppers, left over from last night. Just going to throw them in the microwave and warm them. Okay, let's give it about 2 minutes. And while that's getting ready, let's fix something else. We got to make the plate look pretty. I have cucumber. Watch your cucumber. I used it last night and washed it, but I'm going to go ahead and wash it again. I can use this knife. This is the same knife I use to cut the garlic. If I were cutting fruit, I wouldn't use this knife because it would just transfer the garlic flavor. I want to make sure Frank and I get the same amount. Uh-oh, one side is bigger than the other. So I'm going to cut this. Don't have to be cute. If I were catering, then I'd cut it like this, kind of slanted. Look at that. Okay. Like that. One of us is going to get one. Let's put it like that. Uh-oh. Look at here. Let's make it nice and pretty. This, I had the stuffed bell pepper on this plate. So if you see something green on there, that's what it is. And just take it like this. Pull it down that way. Then we're going to add something red. Red always makes the food look so good. Add some more color. Here's my trash bag right there. I'm going to cut this in bite-sized pieces. Half a tomato for him. Hey, I think we need a whole tomato. What you think? That's not that much there. Yeah, because you know what? When I eat like this, I'll tell y'all the truth. Shoot, I'll eat this stuff and I'm hungry like 2 hours later. But last night I noticed I ate more vegetables. Yeah, I'm going to get one more tomato. If you got my big butt on this camera, y'all would know. Honey, you better get a good look at it now. Because you're not going to see it in a minute. Okay, I know I had another tomato. Here we are. Dig in your freezer. Get another tomato. Wash it good. You can bring your groceries home from the store, your veggies, and wash them. I don't. If you wash them when you bring them home, they tend to ripen faster. Okay, we're going to add one more tomato. You know what? That tomato look a whole lot redder than this one. Frank is a buddy dud. He doesn't like any dressings on his salad. Well, right now, shoot, we don't need it. Look, I told y'all my number was 5.7. 6.5. You have diabetes. Guess what his number was? I ain't putting nobody business out there, but you want to tell them what your number was, babe?
Not really.
Okay, 7.0.
Okay, not really.
So you know what that means? That means he is technically diabetic. So the doctor wanted us to come back in for some more tests. I told him we're going in 30 days for some more tests. You got this little fruit fly in the kitchen because they smell all these fresh veggies. We're going to add one more thing to the plate because we want it to be nice and colorful. Okay, I'm gonna wash my cantaloupe. I've been cutting garlic and veggies. I don't want this fruit to pick up the flavor of anything. So I'm going to get another knife. Look, I just have a simple kitchen. I'm living in my cousin's home. Once we moved to Texas, we were able, I don't like that knife. We were so blessed to be able to live in his home. He had just passed away. So I got some of his knives. For Mother's Day, I want a new set of knives. In case my husband asks anybody what I want, now you know. Okay, look. I'm going to take this cantaloupe, cut out all the seeds there, cut another piece, just like that. Okay, how much time are we at, babe?
16.
16 minutes, okay, we're doing pretty good. Now remember, I have my stuffed bell peppers made already, so you want to give yourself a little bit more time because you got to go in there and cook your bell peppers. Okay, I'm going to cut this off the peel because when I'm eating, I don't have time to stop. And another thing you can do once you get it cut off the peel, if you want to look like you have more food, just take it and cut it. Cut it about 3 more times. That way I feel like I have extra on the plate. I see that little seed. Okay, put that right there. Ooh, this is gonna be some good eating, babe. See how that looks like you got so much more? It's actually one big hunk of the cantaloupe. I picked up all these fresh veggies today. I spent $44 on veggies, and that included some tilapia. I got only fresh veggies, bananas, strawberries. See, look, when y'all see me in a couple months, you're gonna be saying, dang, what did YoBo do? You're gonna know what I did. I'm showing you. You can actually eat good food and be healthy, and it don't cost you a whole lot of money. Okay? I need one more thing. I need some green onion. Just a second. You know what? I'm not digging for green onion. I want to top. Oh, my microwave is in. Come on, come on. I'm glad I left this here. Okay. This is just some bell pepper. I'm going to use this to garnish our stuffed bell pepper. That fruit fly has been flying around in the kitchen. They can sense these things. They smell them, and honey, they come from miles away. So we're going to save this. Save this. You're probably looking saying, YoBo, is that garlic bread over there? It sure is. I'll tell you about that later. Keep back in the fridge. You notice you just clean as you go along, so when it's time to eat, you good to go. Got my avocados here, look. They're getting ripe later on in the week. Got my juicer. Got my green bananas, my yellow bananas. All the things you see in my kitchen, you know that's what you want to add. Okay, look, I'm just going to take some of these and just add to here. Just to garnish it a bit. Look at that. Ooh-wee. Oh, boy. That right here. Put that right here. I still need to add, this is my trash bag right here in the sink. I keep a little bag handy so I don't have to keep going back and forth to the trash can. Now I just need to add the spinach, which is still nice and hot. Well, on second thought, I don't like my food touching. So we're going to move some of this just like that. It's over. Ooh, babe, don't this look good? I'm going to give him half the spinach. Babe, I could have cooked that whole bag. Look at this. See how much it wilts? As long as it sits on the heat, it's going to wilt. So I probably could have cooked the whole bag. Put that right there. Fix the other plate. Ooh. This looks so delicious. Look at here. What I tell you? Healthy cooking the soulful way. This looks good. It's good for the body. Man, it's gonna taste good. That right there. Okay, just clean as you go. So by the time you finish, you can sit down and eat. Don't have to rush back in and do the kitchen. Let's see. I got a bottle of cold water for hubby. I like my water at room temperature. Bam! Let's see. A plate here for him. Plate here for me. Woo-wee! Boy, I'm telling you. Look at here. You can't tell me this ain't some good looking food. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and have cold water tonight. Definitely. Oh, man, you so smart putting on my music. Woo! You know what? You can also grill some salmon. You can grill a piece of chicken and still be done in the same amount of time. Get myself 2 napkins. You can stay on that food, baby. Stay right there. I don't feel like reaching for napkins because I'm ready to eat, so we're going to use a paper towel. Wow. We're going to bless this food. We're going to make it do what it do. Bread drink. Bread drink. Drink on the side. Well, y'all, this is YoBo. Healthy eating. Soulful way. Oh, wait a minute. I got to taste it. Hold on a minute. Oh, one thing. Oh, glory. Hey, yeah. I got Franklin's are funny good. I usually put a little seasoning, just a little bit. See, a little bit ain't gonna hurt you. A little bit on there. And then I'm gonna add some olive oil to my veggies. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of red vinegar. I don't like my food running and touching. So when I put this red vinegar here,